of the syllabus,
Okay.
out of the syllabus, I won't give you. Whatever I'm covering here,
Okay.
those will I will. Okay.
So what's the structure of assignment?
It will be like on core Java only. Whatever we are discussing, like I know MCQs will be there, like multiple
Okay.
choice questions and the theoretical,
Okay.
yeah, theoretical and programming questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like correct syntax.
Already have given that assessment, right? You have
Yes.
attempted it. Yeah, that will be. But
Okay.
you are taking training now, so it will be little different.
Lit.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So here you will get some kind of programmatical questions.
Mm.
Okay, programmatical, logical. Uh, that those will be concept oriented. Based on your concept, that will be developed. Okay, you got my
Okay.
point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So yesterday we have successfully completed, I think, with the conditional and looping statements, right? Conditional
Yes.
statements. What are the conditional statements?
If
If else,
if else nested if
ladder, and then nested if,
nested.
of course.
Yes.
Okay. If what is the difference between if ladder and a nested if?
Nested if is within more if statements within the if only.
Okay, exactly. Hmm. So if else means if ladder means,
If ladder
so we'll take the if else if
else
else if. Okay.
else if.
Yeah,
Okay.
if inside we'll take number of else if. Will to check the
Yes.
if else if ladder is used to check the multiple conditions. By using
Yes.
that if ladder, we can check multiple conditions. Using if and if else, okay, we can check only one condition, right? But when we
Yes.
use that if ladder, we can check multiple conditions there. That is a facility, right? Okay,
Yes.
that's good. So today we are going to discuss one of the important topic called methods.
Methods.
Okay, let me increase the size here. Okay, tell me method. What you are thinking about method? What are the types of methods mainly? Methods can be classified into how many types? Method. What do you mean by method? It's a separate block of code. What is method? It's a separate separate block of code executed only when we call. Only when we call. You got my point? Is there any confusion? Method is nothing but what it's a separate block of code. Separate
Mm.
block of code. Okay. Executed only when we call.
Call.
Only when we call. It's a separate block of code. For example, I have the application. Okay. I can I can divide that application to number of blocks. For example, uh, assume this is my application. Okay, this is my application. So if I execute, if I want to develop that, you know, application, that will be very big task for me. That may makes very confused to me. Okay, what I can do here, I can divide that into the small blocks. I can divide that into what here? Small blocks.
Small blocks.
Yes, I can split it. I can split cells.
Split.
Okay, like what here? Otherwise, do one thing. Go there and take the. I can split that. Um, so I can split like this. This is one method, and this is one method. Okay, and this is one more method. Okay, I can split like this. Okay, number of methods I can split. So what happens automatically means the code reusability will be increased. Am I correct, Tara? I can avoid the confuse. I can give this is method one. Okay, this is method one, and this is method two, method three, method four. I can increase this. Okay, I can take one separate class and I can keep those all method into the separate class. I can take some other class. I can keep all those some methods into that separate class. So related methods I can keep into the separate class. Okay, based on that I can divide my method into number of subblocks. So what I'm going to do here, one big block is there. This is one big block. So I can divide that into the number of small blocks. To avoid what is the reason to develop the methods in coding means to avoid the confuse. By using these methods, simply we can avoid the confuse. That is one point. And what is the one more important thing? Code reusability will be increases. Code reusability.
Usability.
Exactly, reusability. For example, once we create the code, then we can call any number of times. Okay, any number of times. Every time, no need to create the code, no need to write freshly code. Once I create the code, once I write the code, just I can call it inside the main method, where we can call that method inside the main method only. You can call any number of times. You will get the code. You will that will be called. That will be get executed. For example, we have C. Public static void main is that right? Public static void main. So public static void main is nothing but what here? It is a method.
Main
It is a
method.
printing statement. No, system dot out dot println. Okay, system dot out dot println. It is a printing statement. Public static void main also a main method.
Main method.
Exactly, main method. Okay, that is main method. Once we have created that main method having so much code backend, but simply we are calling that we are executing. Just we are calling this method. We are calling this method. Once we call that method inside your program, you're getting execute. But this backend may have the some 500 lines of code may be there. Every time no need to write that 500 lines of code. Am I correct, Anand? Every time no need to write that 500 lines of code. Okay. Once we call this method without writing that backend code, we are going to get execute that method. We are getting our output. Am I correct, Aaron? So this is called what here? Method calling. Okay. So here system
Okay.
dot out dot println is also predefined method. Simply it's a predefined method. But what we are doing, just we are calling that inside our program system dot out dot println. It's a predefined method, but we are calling that we are going to get to execute our coding. How that is going to be get execute? That system dot out dot println having some code backend. Okay, now somebody has written for us. Just we are calling the method. We are importing that inside our package, util package. Okay, just to we are executing it. We have the predefined package like util package, IO package. Okay, string package, math OS. So all is right. So here what just we are executing those. Okay, those package may have the classes inside the class. They may have this code regarding that method. This method may have that what here lots of code. But what we are doing, just we are executing, just we are calling that method and we are getting our output. Okay, so here why we are writing that methods? Methods are used to write the separate block of code. To avoid the confuse and reusability purpose, we use the methods mostly. That is what here I want to tell. You got my point, right? Okay. So that here methods, then what are the types of methods in Java? Types of methods. Types of methods.
User defined methods
Of course, exactly. The first one is what here? User defined methods. User defined methods.
and predefined methods
Exactly.
and
Predefined.
built-in functions.
Exactly. Predefined methods. Predefined method. So user defined methods means what here? We can create our own method. We can create our own methods. Own methods. Okay. So predefined methods means what here? These are the ready-made methods or built-in methods. Built-in methods.
Yes.
Okay. Ready-made built-in methods means what here? We can call it as a built-in methods or a predefined methods. Okay, sorry. Ready-made methods. Ready-made methods. Okay.
Methods.
Otherwise, predefined methods can be also called built-in methods or
Built-in
ready-made
methods.
methods. Of course, these, okay, somebody has already written for us. Directly we can use them. Directly we can access by importing package, by importing class in our program. Directly we can access these methods. Okay. No need to write separately. Just we can call the method. That's it. Like predefined methods, we can create our own methods also. What are those? User-defined methods. We can
User-defined
create
methods.
our own method. Because see, we have the predefined methods or built-in methods. But those may be very few. Am I correct, Arun? They very,
Yes, sir.
very important, only few methods we can access as a Java. Okay. But every time we can't, while I am developing my application, I can't depend on every time on the predefined methods. Those predefined methods are very few methods, very less methods. Every time I can't depend on those, right? While I'm developing my application, very few are there. So how can I depend on those few of them? I can't use this. I can't satisfy with those methods, right? Am I correct, Arun? Once, okay, that in that situation, I can't to depend on the predefined methods every time. So that's why I can create my own methods, like a predefined methods only. You got my point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, exactly. So I can't depend on my predefined methods every time. So I can create my own methods, like a predefined methods only. I know the structure.
Basic ones only we can build using predefined methods.
Exactly. But every time I can't depend on those, right? So I need to develop my own methods. Okay. So that's okay. Now we got understand, right? User defined methods and the predefined methods. What are the predefined
Yes.
methods? Tell me. Examples. Main method is a predefined method. Public static void main. Some kind of
Like
Print statement also.
string methods are there. Print statement, system dot out dot println.
Yes.
Java.util.
Okay. So these are the methods. Okay. These are the some kind of predefined methods. So many are there predefined methods. But many are there. But for while you're developing your application, we can't consider them all. Okay, we can take only few of them only. Every time we can't take them. Okay, how much we require that many number of predefined methods only we can take. That's okay. That is going to be disconnected within 10 minutes. You can rejoin, please. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's good. And next is what? So here, tell me one important thing. What is the symbol of method? What is the symbol of method, please? That is very important. I should tell about it. Only symbol of method. What is the symbol of method? This is the parenthesis symbol, right?
Parenthesis. Yeah.
Wherever you see this method in your program, blindly you can say that is a method. Okay, that is a method symbol. What is the symbol of that method? Package. You said util, right? Util is a package, not method. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever you get this symbol in your program, that's called method simply. So whenever you don't get that symbol, that's not a method, that will be the keyword or result. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah, just hold a
Yes.
minute. Let me connect my charge. Okay. So this is what here symbol of that method is what? Parenthesis. Wherever you get this parenthesis symbol, blind you can say this is a method. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now we understood what here method types of methods, user defined methods, and predefined method. Predefined
Predefined
methods means
methods.
what here? Built-in methods. No need to create.
Yes.
Okay. Those already created by someone. Just we need to call them directly. We can access them. Access them. Okay. That's what here. Like a predefined methods, we can create our own methods. What are those? User defined methods, right? This what here? Here up to here clear, right? Is there any confuse?
Yes, sir.
Nothing is there.
No.
Right. Now what you can do, what I'm going to tell here, every method, okay, either predefined method or user defined method internally again classified into how many types? Internally again classified into how many types? Classified into four types. Okay. How many types? Internally again classified into how many types? Every method?
Four,
Four
four
types.
types.
What are those? Every method can have the like with the return type, okay, and with the
With
parameter.
void type.
Sorry.
No. With void type.
Of course, that's when taking with the return type with the parameter. That is one type, and the second one is what here? With the return type,
Without parameters.
exactly, without parameters, without parameters. So what will be the third one? Without return
With
type,
void. Okay.
without return type, with the
with the
parameter.
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 Okay. So what will be the fourth one? Without
Same
return
With
as
type,
return type.
without parameter.
exactly, without parameters.
Parameters.
Parameter, right? So this is what here without parameter. With return type, without return type and without var. These are every method, either predefined method or user-defined method, again internally classified into four types. What are those? With return type, with the with return type, with the parameters. With return type, without parameters. Without return type, without no. Without return type, with the parameters. Without return type and without parameters. This is what you understood, right? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
first, let me explain about that with return type and with the parameters. Okay, right. So here see, uh, listen one thing carefully. When I say with the return type, okay, then you need to use any kind of predefined data type. What are those? Like int you can use, short, string you can use, short you can use, okay, float you can use. These are the we can use this. Okay, we should use the return types. We should use the data types in front of the method name. You got my point. And then we should use a return type keyword also. Return keyword. Should use what here? Return keyword in our program. Once you take the return type, you should use return keyword in your method. Okay. There will be one more method called method overriding, overloading, and static method. All those we'll discuss later. Okay. I will tell you, no problem. Static method. So static method is a method of class method. Okay. For static method, no need to create any kind of an object. Directly we can put the static keyword. Directly we can call that inside the main method. That is what here static. That's here no need to discuss about that. Here we can focus with four types of methods are there. Internally classified into with four types. What are those? With return type, with parameter. With return type, without parameter. Without return type, without parameter. Without return type, with parameters. Okay. So with the return type means what? You should use the predefined data types in front of the every method. And means what here? How you can write inside the method? You should pass some kind of argument list. Okay, inside the method name we can pass some kind of argument list. You got my point? That's what here with return type and with the parameters. Okay, with the return type without parameter means what? Again we'll take the same. With the return means what? Will give some kind of predefined data types like into string, carry, float, anything depends on situation. Again we should to return the some value to the method. Okay, that's what here. And here without parameter means what? We don't pass any kind of parameters here. We don't pass any kind of parameters here. Okay. So then I can come to the without return type with the parameters. Here without return type means what here? When I say without return type, we blindly we should use void. Okay. You should not use other than void. Without return type means we should use the void. Void is what? Type of null. We are not returning anything to the method. When we put void, we are not returning anything to the method. Okay. And without return type means what here? Same without return type here also will take the void. Void. Okay. With the parameters means what? You will take, for example, I want to give some uh, message. So here I can take the string data type. Hello. Uh, my variable name is called Vishu. This is without return type with the parameter method because I am passing argument list here. Okay. Here if you want take like what here without return type means without parameter just I am taking the message. This is what here without return type. This is an example of without return type under without parameter. So here what will be the example of with return type under with the parameter? For example, I want to use string data type. String message. Okay, string message. I want to pass here string wish. This is called what here? Without return type. Sorry, with the return type and with the parameter. Here I should
Parameters.
return the which thing I should return? This wish.
Wish.
Variable name I should return here. What is my variable name here? Wish.
Wish.
Okay. Of course, sometimes you can return the method name also, but mostly will return variable name only. What is my variable name? Wish. Okay. So here
Wish.
also with the return type, without parameter means
Without
what here?
parameters.
Just I can take, for example, use one method only, you can understand very easily. String, same method name. Okay. I am not passing anything here, but you must
In the
pass
return.
return keyword. You must pass the return keyword. You must use return keyword. You
Return.
must return what here? Something you must return. Okay,
In the quotations.
exactly. Message. I would like to return message method name. You got my point?
Yes.
Okay. This is what here. For example, I will tell you very clearly, no problem regarding this. Okay. This is what here four types of methods. What are those? With return type that is going to be disconnect. You can reach